Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here in the Beyond the Veil Club membership area of the website, and thank you for checking out another video. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you, not all because I've already done a couple of things, but I'm going to show you a lot of what I have to do to set up for the show, all the way to going into the studio and having a chat with Shannon. Once she comes in the studio, she's not there yet. We're going to be doing that, and I just wanted to show you some of the things I have to do to get ready. And this is not going to be everything, not quite a long shot, but we're going to show you, okay, some of it at least, and I'll show you more later on another video. So where we're at now is we're actually in Rumble. So I have to come in here and set up a live show in Rumble, set up the connection, and get the server key and the stream key, or server URL and the stream key, and post it into the StreamYard app, because I use StreamYard to stream my live streams. So I have to go into destinations, and I have to come in here, and I have to come down to where it says Rumble here, and I have to update the keys that are in here, which I've already done for this episode. Okay, so I already did that. But I have to do that, and then I have to renew my keys for Facebook, for the Supernatural website, and for Twitch. And I'm going to be adding several more that I'm working on here in the coming days. But so let's just let's update the Twitch one now. This reconnects the stream, make sure it's connected correctly so that the stream will stream to Twitch. And as you can see, it says we're good to go. And now I need to do the website. Okay, so let's come over to the website. Excuse me, guys. We're going to go all the way into the studio and meet Shannon there here in a few minutes, and you'll see how all this works, or at least part of it. So let's go up here back to the home area, and you can see all these options. They want to sell me something. You can see all these options here on the left hand side of all the areas of controlling and running the website. What we're going to do though is we want to go into the video library and into the streams. Okay, and here is the streaming area. Okay, and we're going to create a new stream, and I have to pick, I have an encoder because I have to get the server address and the key from here and go and put it into the show over here, the studio. So here's where I have to name the show, and I've already named it basically over here. So I'm going to come back over here and get the name that I put here, just paste and copy it. Saved me a moment of typing. And back over here. Hang on just 1 second, guys. Had the maid come to the door. So, this is live. This is Beyond the Veil. So let's paste this in here. So now we got the show name, and I have to type in my name as the publisher, pick a category, and it's going to be live for this video, and I can put in a topic, and I'm just going to put the word chat and live. Okay, and I can put in a description if I want to. Live show focused on the comments section, and open topics. Although when we're live on YouTube, it's very difficult to do really truly open topics, as y'all guys know, because they don't want us to talk about certain things, and it puts your channel at risk. It's kind of tough. Now I can choose here if I want to make this free or paid, and the live stream that goes on the website is free to everyone, even if they're not a member of the website. They can come there and watch it. Because YouTube will sometimes kill the stream, but it won't get killed on the website, no matter what. Well, not no matter what, but it's a lot more difficult for the stream on the website to get killed. So I could go down in here and make a few more adjustments, but we're not doing that for this show. And I need to make sure I've got the right show selected here, and I do, the live show, and then I'll hit next, and this is going to activate the stream, and it's going to give me my URL and my key information to set up. So I copy that out of there, come back over here to, you can see it says TSS website on-site setup, meaning I have to go on site and set it up, and I click edit here, and I'm going to post the server URL right in there. Then come back over here to the live stream again, copy the key, the stream key, and come over and post that into there as well, and then simply update it, and now that's good to go. So now we've got Facebook Live. We're also doing, I'm going live today on Logic Before Authority, or at least I'm going to try to. So I'm going to be live on the YouTube channel called The Supernatural Show, and I'm going to be live on Logic Before Authority. I'm going to do that about once a week, at least what I'm going to try to do. We're also live on Twitch. Twitter's a pain in the butt. Telegram is kind of a pain in the butt. I'm still having to figure out how to make it work. You can do it, but I haven't spent the time to get it finished yet. Rumble we will be live on, and the website we will be live on, and TikTok hopefully soon. So we've got that. So let's come back over here to take a peek in the library, and you can see all the previous recordings and such that's in there that's been recorded live as well. But we're going to go to home here, and we're going to create the live stream. I can do recordings from here, or I can do a webinar from here, which we're going to be doing. We're already doing these, but we're going to be doing this here soon too. But we're going to create the live stream. We need to select where we're going to be live. Facebook, the Supernatural Show page on Facebook, which is attached to my Alexander Cannon YouTube or Facebook page, which I basically never am over there, but I do stream it, and there's some people watching it over there. Then we got the Supernatural Show on YouTube, the Logic Before Authority channel on YouTube. We've got the Supernatural Show on Twitch, and on Rumble, and on the Supernatural Show website. So today we will be live on 4, 5, 6 locations. Okay. Then we want to come here, and we want to paste. Oops, don't want to paste that. What did I do? I think I just messed up. Yeah, I did. So I've got to start that over again. So Facebook, Supernatural Show YouTube, Logic Before Authority, Twitch, Rumble, and the TSS website. Let me see. Then the title. Here we got the title again. Got to paste it over here. And then we got to paste also in the all the links and details that go under each video. So paste that in. Okay, so we got that pasted in there, and then we're going to also put in Shannon's links, or Shannon's support links, because she's struggling very much and needs support and appreciation for what she does for the show as the co-host. And let me go. Let's see the best place to get that. Here we go. Type in Shannon. We're in the website admin area, and I can pull up Shannon's account, and then I can hit show more and paste her support links, copy them, and then paste them right here under mine. Alright, so we got those in there, we got all that set up. We're ready to go to the next step, which is activating all the streams. So we're activating all the streams. And there I am, as a matter of fact. And so now we're going to go ahead and test our mic. Test. It's working good. Everything's fine. I'm still pretty or ugly. Only eye of the beholder, I guess. Anyways, I'm in the image of God, so actually I must be beautiful. So now I'm in the studio, and I can add myself onto the studio screen, as you can see here. And I also can alter this a little bit by various different things I can do according to how what I want shown on the screen. Well, my hair is really in nice shape right now, isn't it? Let me fix it a little bit. Okay, there, like normal. Alright, so now I need to, let's see, I need to text Shannon, let her know the studio's open. Shannon, comma, the studio is open and I am recording a Beyond the Veil video, as I mentioned, period. Okay, so we got that. Let me turn on my little fan back here. Keeps the air circulating for me. Keep me a little cooled off. Whew, a lot of hair. Okay, yeah, here I am. Alright, now let's see here. What we want to do first. What we're going to do next. So we got the Beyond the Veil, we got the site member, we got, okay, looking all pretty good here. And now we're in the studio, and what we're going to do today, oh, actually, there is one thing I need to do here. I created a new extra for the show, and I need to add it, and you'll be able to see it here in just a minute. Well, actually, you'll see it on the live show at the end. I'll show you just a little bit of it. But let's see here. Let me go into my Supernatural show files and go into my intros and extras, and let's see, there's the TSS new extra 1, which is the one I'm wanting, and it's uploading right over here on the screen, as you can see. And it should be done here in just a minute. It's quite a bit bigger file than the previous one, but it's a better extra, and you'll see what I mean when we do the show. So it's going to take a minute. We'll just let that upload, and then what I'll do is I'll move it. I don't think I can move it yet, but we're going to move it up here right below the intro as soon as it's finished uploading. So we kind of have a little order here to some of the things that we do. Have different little videos that we can play. Like if I wanted to play this. If I just wanted to do the curtain opening. That kind of thing. And you know, when the show starts, I do a countdown that you sometimes probably see at the beginning of the show, which we will be using here in a few minutes. It basically allows me time to make the show live because we're not live yet. You see right up here in the right hand corner it says live, and I have to push that to go live, and that countdown gives it time to connect to all of these locations, because like I say, we will be live on Facebook, the Supernatural Show on YouTube, Logic Before Authority on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and the Supernatural Show website, live on the website itself. So got all those locations. Double check, make sure that text went through to Shannon. Yes. Come on in when you're ready, period. Text her again there real quick. She should be here in a few minutes. And let's see here. See what else that I need to do that I'm not thinking about because I'm not used to talking to somebody right now. Let's update the logo. I have a higher resolution version of the logo. Here comes Shannon. Let's stop that for a second and we'll see Shannon here. There she is. Should be up here in a second to say hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to Beyond the Veil. We're showing people kind of how, you know, as I mentioned to you, kind of how some of the things I go through and what we do to set up and get ready for the show. And so we are recording that now. And so we'll just do what we kind of normally do. And I'm updating a few things, and there was something new I wanted to show you that I created, and it'll be interesting to the folks too. They'll get to see it for the first time right here that are members of the Beyond the Veil. If you notice in the brand tab, there is a new show. It says TSS New Extra. See that under brand?
Yes.
Alright, push it one time.
Oh, did you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going a little bit. So you'll see the rest of it at the end of the show, but yeah, I improved it, made it longer. That buys us more time coming off air, but also taking it a little bit to the next level on credits and things like that, and some branding and some messaging in there to our supporters, and they'll all see that here on today's show, and I'm sure the guys here that's watching the Beyond the Veil episode will see that as well. Let's see. I wanted to update our background, and because I have a higher resolution version of it, so let me add that new higher resolution version, which I started to do a while ago. Okay, I just gotta go find it here real quick. I think this is it. Okay, it's uploading. What I'm going to do is the same background that we've currently using behind us, which I can make disappear, but this one's higher resolution, which looks exactly the same to me, but it's higher resolution, but I'm going to delete the old one, so that one's there still. If we wanted to, we could change it to the moon, that kind of thing, or whatever we wanted to, but this is our brand, the resurrection sign. I just love that. Let's see here. We also have, you know what? I'm going to add that song. Let me see, where did I save it at? Oh yeah, I know where I saved it. That background music song. Let me go get the audio for that. Channel audio.
I'm excited. My friend and producer has come up with a guitar for that intro and whatever song that I wrote. So we're gonna record it soon.
Is that the full update for the moment we can share with the Beyond the Veil members?
Yeah.
So basically, what are you doing? Explain it, because they don't know what.
Oh.
Explain whatever you're willing to share or can share at this point.
I am working on a little song. Eventually it'll be a full-blown song, but right now it's just a little like intro extra that we can have on the website or maybe the show. It's called You're Not Alone, and it's just a beautiful little song I wrote a couple years ago and refound it and went, oh my gosh, this is what it's for. So my producer and I are working on getting it written and recorded for us. So
ultimately, it'll be potentially, it'll be available on the website and Shannon's own little music section for music that she's creating to celebrate our Father in Heaven, celebrate Christ, celebrate the show and our work and what we do, and celebrate Shannon. And we want to support that. Also, we've got the ability, which I don't know if you know or not, Shannon, but we, down under the brand, all the way at the bottom, you can play music. Like I can I can bring this in.
Nice.
And I can mess with the volume if I want to. Bring it down, or of course. I dig it, man. I tell you, I think I might use that as we come in live. I really like the feel of that. It just makes me feel good. I'm already emotional. God, I am such a crybaby. Golly.
No, you're in tune.
Gotta get me a rag so that I can be ready to cry. Big 6'2", 300-pound giant man. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, get yourself together, Daniel. I'm thinking, so if we did we got the intro, like we come out of the intro, I could have this music. Let's see. Let me set the volume and mess with it. Come out of the intro, hit it. But I want it to start from the beginning. How do I do that? I think I just need to play a different one. And then hit that one again. Let me see.
I'm like, I just want to start singing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just so. I guess you could say I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful. You would think, with all the bad things going on, that someone could not be looking forward to the future. But I am.
Well, now is our time to come together and in the Lord Jesus. We got to shine His light, and that's now we get to really do that.
Yeah, I'm so blessed. Father's given me such a great mind. And abilities. And I'm thankful. And I'm excited. For what we're doing. And how many people's lives we're going to change and affect in a positive way using this unique format. And yes, it is a ministry, if anybody out there wonders, but I use the unique format of this to be able to reach a broader audience, because so many people are afraid of they hear church or they hear anything related to that, or preacher or this or that. So I am whatever they want to call me. I'm not going to put a label on myself, or put a label on the show other than it's supernatural. Whew. Hope I can keep it together today, Shannon. I'm gonna try.
Right. I can at least say we're watchmen on the wall.
Oh,
if any.
Yeah. We're lots of things, but not putting a specific label on us, allows us to get to a broader audience and get to the younger people, the older people, any kind of people could get something out of the shows that we're doing, and yeah. So let's see here. We're about ready. I've got our background music lined up where we can do that. Let me start the other one playing again so that way now when I click on the other one it'll start from the beginning. Try not to mess up on the first shot right out the gate. We've got the new X Pro. All we're going to do today, Shannon, is basically we're going to the only promo that we're going to do today is just a simple let me see, let me look at it here. It's just 75% off the first 3 months of the $3.99 plan. So it's like $1 a month for 3 months and cancel it anytime kind of thing. So we're going to do that. There's a coupon code. That's the same one that was in it before. Let me see where that's. Let me check that and make sure we still got that there. So we got what Supernatural's going on, which is here. Then we've got this one. But again, we got to be real careful with that one, depending on what we're talking about. What we could do, Shannon, I think with this one is we need to say, because we're broadcasting on YouTube, there's things we can't say. We all know this. So
you're cracking down harder now.
So, but we can stream from this studio directly to the website only, or stream to this studio from the studio directly to the website and Rumble and some other ones that don't censor as easily, and do a show or a lot. We want to talk about something, we can say, hey, we can release something to YouTube saying we're going to be live on the website, but we can't talk about it on here, and then we could let that go to YouTube, come right back in and go live on the website. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we could talk openly about whatever we want to talk, because it's on the website. It ain't here. It ain't on YouTube. We ain't going by their rules. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's use this today for that purpose, is to get people's minds ready that we're going to be jumping to the website sometimes and openly discussing things. And maybe we could even do it at the end of certain shows, go 1 hour here and say, well, we're going over here to talk about what's going on in Israel, or whatever the subject may be, that we want to talk about. So let me think, how do we need this labeled? Supernatural breaking news. Let me pull it down so I can edit it. Supernatural breaking the news channel. Yes, that's what it is. The Supernatural breaking the news channel. We put a quotation in there. Breaking the news. And then I'm going to go over to, let me go to the website real quick. Go into my videos and channels. And I'm going to create a new channel on the website that we can go to whenever we want to do this. You can go to it live. And that's going to be the breaking the TSS fake news review. Let's create the new channel, and while it's fresh in my mind, because this is the answer to some problems.
I do apologize for my tired appearance, guys. I haven't been getting much sleep since the last several days have been happening. So I've just been a little, I've been paying attention to everything too much. My brain needs to shut down at night, and it's not. It's not.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Like you lay down and everything's like, and I'm like, yeah, no, man.
All right. Okay, I just created the new channel on the website. I'll edit the website so we'll have a spot for it, probably under live videos or something. And so that way it'd be harder for them to shut us down. We can, at the end of a show, bring the entire audience over there to the website where we can openly speak about breaking the news, because we're going to break the lies, the manipulation. Oh man, that is so awesome. I don't know how in the world that just came to me to do that. Thank you, Father. Okay. Yes. Awesome. So now when we go, we'll bring this up, and I'm gonna explain what we're doing and how we're gonna do it, so that we can all just talk about it and discuss it together. Yes, so many great ideas continue to come to me. It's like it's being downloaded to me, Shannon. It's just one boom, boom, boom. I can't even get it all done. It's happening so fast, coming to me, telling me what to do. It's so awesome.
We're running out of time, so you're gonna be we're hyper focused.
Yeah.
Hyper focused.
Yeah. It almost said
The
warp
Holy
speed.
Spirit, like, you don't have time to mess around.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in warp speed.
Yeah.
Let's see here, or hyper focus, whatever. Okay, I'm just making sure all of our buttons are all organized in a manner that makes some kind of sense. Let's see, we got the. Well,
Are we gonna maybe take a couple minute break before we do that?
Absolutely.
And
I'm just moving some things around and down, and your links also are below the video again today.
Cool.
We got the Beyond the Veil test drive. 14. We got the supernatural drawing 1 month.
Oh,
we're going
geez,
to.
guys.
We're going to.
Wake up.
We could do a drawing and give away a Beyond the Veil test drive, a free one. And they'll just have to call me like they did the other day. Yeah, we could do that. And then the only other promo that we're doing is just the 75% off the first 3 months. So somebody could come and check the website out for less than $1 a month for 3 months. And we can post that. And that is, let's see here.
Have you by any chance gotten an update on my merchandise delivery?
I can look. I better not do it on this screen.
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. Let me check. So Shannon, it looks like your order is about, half of it's already shipped. And
Sweet.
so your dress is on the way. Your resurrection sign dress is on the way. And what the other thing you were saying you were getting?
I am getting a beanie. It's an organic knit gray beanie, and it's going to have the Supernatural Dot Show embroidered right here.
Yep, exactly. And I'm ordering, you're always seeing me in these, so I'm just going to order me some like these, and maybe
get yourself a hoodie, because that's my next.
Yeah, I'm going to need a hoodie for sure, because it's getting chilly, and all I have is one jacket that's huge and ugly. Shut it. A big camouflage thing. Yeah, I want to start repping.
How very southern of you.
Yeah, right. I want to start repping our brand and the brand of Christ, the JC888 brand.
Now, I just want to mention something because this has come up a few times, and I know that my style is a little different for people. I grew up out here in Southern California, next to LA. Been in the fashion industry, the beauty industry, all these things all my life. Don't get mad that I'm fashionable or if I end up in hoodies and a hat, guys. It's just one of those things. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But we are going to start uh, repping our own brand. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
instead of like I was talking about Adidas and Nike, and those are all Greek gods, like we talked about.
Right.
And it's just like really, who do you want to rep? Who do you want to
Well,
represent? Because that's
that's
what you're doing when you're walking around with an Adidas logo on you. You represent a
right.
Greek god.
Well, and when I say fashionable, I mean, it's not necessarily like I'm repping, fancy brands or anybody that's like that. I think I have like one pair of Adidas like slippers. That's you know, but
Right.
I don't really have I have a lot of like, you know, people's merchandise and
Mm-hmm.
like hoodies of bands and shirts that like I've done a lot of fundraisers and I've made a lot of shirts with that and different ventures that I've been in. Those are the things that I wear. But I love like thrift store shopping and all that kind of stuff and I'm excited about our merchandise because it's all righteous. But I'm just saying, we all have our different styles, and that shouldn't be any reason for anybody to be deterred from the content that
Mm-hmm.
we present because
No, it's not.
way we
Absolutely
look.
not. Because that's why I don't think none of us, not one of us, is in a position to be picking up a stone. Who here should be able to pick up a stone and think about casting it, or a word, it's the same thing, somebody or judgment or something. It's like
Right.
no, I mean, I'm sure if I ever did something that really disturbed you, you would talk to me privately about it, and I would do the same thing with you. But I've never seen anything. People are really quick to be a little judgmental, and it's a lesson that I've had to learn, and they need to learn too. That you really shouldn't be picking up stones and throwing them at people because you don't like the way they dress, or
Well,
it's
and
not
that's
like you're showing off your body or anything, Shannon. It's
no.
not. I mean, I show off more of that than any.
And that being even said, it's just it's one of those things that every single one of us has our vices. We have things that we work on every day, and I know just it's hard, guys, to be in your face in the public like this because I know many people want to do deep dives. Not like there's a whole lot out on me, but nitpicking little things with you, with me, any of our guests that are on, it's to be expected. But
It
at the
is, but
same
it's what they've
time,
been
like,
brainwashed to do.
you
It's a
know,
division tactic, to
I
get
have
people to fight against each other over silly, stupid
right.
things.
I have a hard time when people make videos saying, "Hey, look at this person, don't follow them," or whatever, and have all these negative things to say. This is where I'm at. Like, if I don't want to follow you, if I have discernment of something that I don't like, then I don't.
I tell
Then
people,
I stop watching.
I tell people, you've heard me before probably say the number one thing if someone is truly an agent in place, um, like, and I'll just give you my opinion, okay? Um, Alex Jones, okay, agent in place. There's even an
Oh
Illuminati
yeah,
card with his picture on it.
I'm a chill.
Yeah, and so, but that's my opinion, but I base it on. I mean, I'm like
Right.
anybody else. I thought he was the guy back in the day, and then one day I started going, Why is he never offering any actual solutions, and all he's doing is selling products and promoting chaos? And here's a problem, here's a problem, here's a problem, but never a
Right.
solution. It's like, where's his website built for the people? Because he
But
could
and
do that.
hey, but you've never done a video saying I'm exposing Alex
No,
Jones, right?
no,
Y'all just don't worry about that. If you don't like them, don't watch them.
right,
Like no need to go on smear campaigns.
right. Okay, well, guys, we're going to go ahead and get ready to go live here. We're going to take you with us along on the show as long as everything's working okay. So, from here on out, even if we're not recording, even if we don't think we're recording, like our voice is muted because of a video, anything that we say can be heard, and that's particularly on my side. It's being recorded, of course. It's a little different. Okay, let me minimize this while it's recording and have this up ready to go. Refresh my screen. We're going to take y'all guys live with us, guys. We're getting ready to do it here in just a moment. Just getting a few final little clicks and stuff on the screen that you can't quite see. It's off screen. Yeah. So I'm going to run the banners, and you try to be in the comments as much as possible. And I'm going to be in the comments as much as possible too. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Alright, guys. Welcome to Beyond the Veil. And because they can see everything I'm doing over here, and see my face as well. Because they can see the whole studio, Alright, let's see. We got the intro. We got the Beyond the Veil. We got the extra. And that's working correctly. We tested that. We got the audio that I'm gonna bring on and then ultimately turn off after we're live. We'll do a little bit of a slower of a rollout on the startup. Once it comes back to us, I'm gonna have the music playing, the new music, and it is we do have the rights to use this on anywhere I want to use it, including YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we are ready to go. Shannon's falling asleep already. Alright. This is a little different, so I'm a little rattled. Because I got quite a few things going on here. Recording 2 shows at once. Okay. Let's start our countdown. We'll go live. Right after the live, I'm going to bring the music up and start the show out just a little bit slower. Alright. Here we go, guys. Welcome to Beyond the Veil. Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on the Supernatural Show, and I'm a little bit off today, but I wanted to play this for you as we're going live, and so I'm gonna do it anyways. No, that is not what I wanted to play. Here we go.
At least we got the music.
Get us all in the right mood. We're broadcasting live today on Facebook, the Supernatural Show on YouTube, Logic Before Authority channel on YouTube, the Supernatural Show on Twitch, Rumble, and the website, although I'm seeing there might be an error on Rumble. We're getting used to all this and getting it working right, guys. Welcome to the Supernatural Show. Today's going to be a show where we're going to be just looking at your comments, and we're going to be discussing things that we can discuss here live on the show. So the show is about you today, once again. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our thing here, guys. While we're actually live here on all those locations right now, we're also recording a Beyond the Veil video where we took people through the whole process. Well, not the whole complete process, but some of the process that I go through and Shannon goes through, and her together when we're setting up to do the live shows. And wow, we have 86 people already.
Yep, behind the scenes and behind the scenes.
Yeah, we're Beyond the Veil and live out in public, and probably will make a lot of mistakes. Guys, I know you guys know me from over on the Logic Before Authority channel. This is Daniel Alexander Cannon. And some of you know that I have the other YouTube channel called The Supernatural Show, where I'm live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitch, and the Supernatural.show website. We're live on all of those locations, and but I think maybe on Rumble and on the website we took too long to get the show going again today, Shannon, and I didn't know the mistake I made. If we don't go live within an hour of setting of those live streams, it cancels them. But we're still live on Facebook, the Supernatural Show YouTube channel, the Logic Before Authority YouTube channel, and Twitch. We're live on all 4 of those right now. So I wanted to broadcast, and I'm going to do this about once a week over on the Logic Before Authority channel, so you guys can see that I am working hard, and I'm trying to build not only a new show, but I am building a new website for you guys, and I'm hoping that y'all guys are going to come over, and if you have not already, that you're going to come over and check out the website. It's just simply the Supernatural Show. The Supernatural.show is the name of the website, and the show generally is about stories of the supernatural, meaning no, we're not telling silly ghost stories and things like that. What we're really doing is trying to understand and learn the things that are beyond the veil better. Meaning, like ghosts, well, they are beyond the veil. They're something that we typically cannot see, these spirits that live in our realm. We know there are other things like demons, and we know that there are jinns, and we know that there are a lot of other things that are around us sometimes, even angels, matter of fact, for sure, that are around us, but we can't see them because we have a veil upon our eyes, and we only can see a small, very small range of light with our eyes, and we also only have a 24 frames per second rate of our eyes. So depending on how fast something's moving, we can't see it. Depending on what colors it's resonating in, like if it's in X-ray or ultraviolet or numerous other areas of light spectrum, it could be right in front of you like an angel, and you will not be able to see it unless they decide for you to see them. Like the many times I've talked about going to the beach and seeing the angels that come to me in the bright white balls of light, just like the Ezekiel's wheel discusses in the Bible in Ezekiel, and just like when Daniel is standing in the book of Daniel, where he goes and stands by the water's edge, and the angels appear to him over the water as the sun's setting. And that's exactly when I see them. So the supernatural show here is about bringing awareness to those things, because this is not only the place where we live that we call our world, and I call it WHRLED world, because it truly is a world. We live in the eye of the storm, and just want to continue to bring awareness to. It's not only what we see here. There's much more that's real that we cannot see because it's beyond the veil. And so I built the website, and I built the website just like this show. It is the people's show. It's focused on y'all guys. It's focused on telling your stories, just like I had the banner up just now to submit your story, because if you've had a supernatural happening to you, you can go and submit it on the website. You don't even have to be a member to be able to submit it. But you can, if you choose to be a member of the website, and join the conversation that's on there, because there's already in excess of 600 and over almost 700 members on the website already, and many of them are what's called founding members, and many of them are new TSS members that are signing up, and it's $3.99 a month over on the website. However, right now what I'm doing is I'm giving a coupon code for the first 3 months if you want to become a member of the Supernatural.show. And we have freedom of speech over there. We have the ability to talk and say and discuss anything over there on the website. And if you use that coupon code in the checkout area that you see there on the screen, the 75% off 3 months, $6.52, that's the coupon code. And it'll get you 3 months, and it'll be less than $1 a month. And then after that, if you still like it, you can keep going. If not, you can cancel your subscription. It's right there in your membership area where you can cancel the subscription if you don't like what I'm building for you. But I'm truly not only trying to build the people's show here, but I'm also trying to build the people's website. And I think if you go there and you become a member and just try it out, you're going to see that it is in fact the people's website, and I'm daily improving it. And so I invite you over there. I'd like to introduce you now because there's a lot of people here. It's a little shocking. We've never streamed to my Logic Before Authority channel before, and boy, y'all guys are showing up in masses. Holy smokes! But I want to introduce you to my co-host here on the Supernatural Show. Her name is Shannon, and I'd like to ask her what in the supernatural is going on.
Well, guys, a lot of supernatural things are going on. And hello, nice to meet you all on Logic Before Authority. Yeah, we do have a lot of viewers today. That's awesome. But yeah, so on the supernatural forefront, we see a lot of biblical prophetic things happening in the world, hidden hand behind a lot of things. Keeping up our vigilance is important in these days, and that's kind of all I'm going to mention about that at the moment. But that being said, on the supernatural front, keeping our eyes open for the little signals and signs that our Father in heaven is sending us in warning or in comfort or in any of those things is such a great idea to do right now. And I know a lot of you guys out there in our audience are extremely in tune, so to speak, with those supernatural abilities. So that's my little tidbit for today on the supernatural forefront.
Well, in reference to that, guys, you know how it is here on YouTube. This is their platform, and there's certain rules. And of course, not all of you that are watching from YouTube. I know there's a lot of you on Facebook watching right now, and there's a lot of you on Twitch and other platforms like Rumble, and even the website as well. And we're going to be adding several more live platforms here in the coming days. I just only have so many hours in the day. I work from when I get up to when I go to sleep, literally 7 days a week. But something I want to mention, the reason why this banner is up, is called Supernatural Breaking the News. It is a new channel that I've decided to create to overcome the censorship that goes on platforms like this that we're streaming to, in the case of maybe YouTube, maybe Facebook. Those are the main culprits, I guess. Twitter, but we're not streaming Twitter at the moment. But I'm creating a channel called Supernatural Breaking the News, and it's about breaking the code and breaking the propaganda and talking openly and not having to code a single word. And it's going to be on the website. So if you go and become a member of the supernatural.show, one of the things you're going to get is access to live shows where we're going to be doing breaking the news live videos, and recorded videos too, but mostly probably live, where we're going to be discussing very openly, not censoring anything, like, for instance, what's going on in Israel right now, because you're really going to get your channel or your video in trouble if you start telling the truth about what's going on over there. Like the hidden hand, that's pulling all the strings on both sides. You're not allowed to talk about that kind of stuff on here. But one of the reasons why I built the website is it puts us behind a paywall. And when you're behind a paywall, what it does is you're purchasing that. It's not free, open for anyone just to see. So what it does is it allows us the ability to then say and talk about anything we want, because you're paying for that access, and so I encourage y'all guys to come over and become a member of the website. Speaking of the website, Shannon, why don't we show them, since we have so many new people here today, why don't we show them the website real quick and a few things on it, a little review, and then we're going to go to the comments, because we're going to focus on y'all guys in the comments today. And so if you got something really interesting you want to say, we're going to want to hear it, and we'll be showing some of the things, just like I can pull up this, like that. I'll be able to pull your comments up, and we'll be talking about some of your comments. And understand, there are certain things that you all know that we can't talk too much about, or we have to heavily code it here. But on the Supernatural.show website, you're not going to be censored. Even if somebody disagrees with you and pitches a fit to me and say, Daniel, you need to get rid of these people, I'm not going to do it. I will not censor someone for having an alternative opinion or not agreeing with someone. The only thing I would ever censor for is like somebody uploading pornography, or somebody using,
or a personal attack on anyone.
Personal attacks on somebody. I'm going to be very, 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 very careful, because I am the one that's in control of that website. Shannon assists me with it as well, and we have a few moderators on there as well. But they know the rule set in which I operate by, and I don't allow censorship just because of different opinions. So let me go ahead and pull up or share my screen, that is, and we'll go over and take a look at the website. This is not the website. However, we actually are going to be doing a drawing today for a 1-month free membership to the Beyond the Veil area on the website. So we're going to go ahead and activate that in the background. And we already have 42 entries. All you have to do is make a comment, and you have a shot at a free 1-month membership to Beyond the Veil, which, like I said, we're recording an episode of Beyond the Veil right now, where You get further inside view of everything we're doing behind the scenes. Everything we can possibly record, we're recording it. So that's what Beyond the Veil membership area on the website is. Alright, so here we are on the website. This is what it looks like. I've got months and months and months of working my butt off to build this for y'all guys, because like it says here, this is the people's website. Okay? I'm building it to be your website and to benefit you. Not just to benefit me because of membership fees and things like that. Yes, that'll help pay for the website. Maybe it'll keep me above water. Maybe it'll help Shannon some. But I'm trying to always keep in mind that this is y'all guys' website, and I'm building it for y'all guys so that y'all guys will all have a place that you can go and get together and talk and get to know everybody on there, because you can have live chats. I'm creating a live video chat room where y'all guys can get in there and talk to each other as a group or privately between 2 or 3 or whatever you want to do, or 50 or 100 at one time. But I'm building that right now. It's not quite complete, but the beginnings have started. What I've done here, basically, these are links to some of the places that we're live right now. Right below this, it says detailed instructions on how to join TSS. That's this right here. You click on this banner, it'll bring you to this page, and it's going to show you how to join the Supernatural.show. And this is detailed instructions. It's actually very, very easy. You simply sign up and then verify your email, and then once your email is verified, you come back and log into the site, and you go up to the top of the website under membership plans, which I'll show you here in just a minute, and you pick the membership version that you want, because there's a few different options. I try to give a few different options for different types of situations and different people. So this will explain the whole setup process and how to do it. You just simply, whether you're on a PC, and you'll get the best experience with the website if you're on a PC, and go directly to the website and not use the Spaces app. Now, I'm going to have the Supernatural.show actual app released here in the very near future, where you'll have an app on your phone. You just click the app, it'll come up, and you'll have every access to everything. And that's almost done, but it's not, because again, it's a lot of work. So it'll explain here all the different ways you can sign up and what your different options are. Basically, you have a few different versions of 2 options. Okay, so that's where you're going to go in order to sign up. Is simply come to the home page, the Supernatural.show, and then click on Become a Supernatural Member. Now, let me show you a few things. Right here, this is TSS submissions. TSS stands for the Supernatural Show. And this is submit a story. If you've had, the first button here that you can click on is submit a story. If you've had a story that you'd like to share with us that was supernatural and it happened to you, you can come here and share this. And you do not have to be a member in order to share your story. You can come here, put in your name or a nickname, email, a phone, and tell your story right here. You just type it out. You can also upload a video or a photo that's related to your story right here. You just simply click it, it'll pop it open, and if you're on a phone, it works similar the same way. And then you can also, if you like, you can enter a link to whatever your story is about. Okay? And also, if you have a story that's supernatural, that's not your story, but you know about it and you think I should know about it, that's going on, you come down here below this story area, you come down here below and you enter it in here and give me a link to the destination of where I can find out more information on that story. Now, if we come back up here, you also have the Supernatural Show pick or video of the day, where you can simply come here, and you don't have to be a member to participate in this either, where you can upload a picture or you can upload a video. You can upload a video up to 1 GB, and I'll see it. You can upload a picture up to 25 megabytes. You can upload multiple pictures. You can upload multiple videos. You can even, again, enter a link over here if you want to, if it's a link that you want me to see. So we have that, and then you have these the observations page, supernatural observations, submissions, which is various different things that we're watching and studying where you can submit. Like, for instance, you've heard of the Mandela effect and changes that are happening supernaturally in the Bible. Well, this is a page where you can come and you can submit what you've noticed that has changed and tell us about it. And then we're going to put it all together at some point and put a video out showing it to everybody, all the different changes that have taken place. And jump in anytime, Shannon.
I just wanted to say we're getting a lot of comments on YouTube that your sound is breaking up. I can hear you just fine, but I'm not sure if any of the other platforms are breaking up or if it's just YouTube.
Let me look at my audio real quick and see what might be going on. Test. Here we go. So it's breaking up, it says.
Here.
Let me turn my little fan off in the background just in case.
We're getting it's better now, so that's good.
It's better now. I haven't done nothing.
I
haven't fixed anything.
Someone would say maybe Satan doesn't want everyone to hear what we're saying.
Well, that could be possible too. So, anyways, there's a lot of details and background, and y'all gotta just let us know if the audio keeps breaking up, and I'll go back and try to fix that again. Just let me know, Shannon.
Okay.
There's a lot of details behind these stories, and like the dragon study. If you want to know about that and what details with that is, you simply need to go over to the blog and see all these other pages over here. These are all membership pages that you have access to. Almost all of these as a base member. The only ones that you don't is the 2 Beyond the Veil pages. Everything else, if you're a member, you have access to. But let's just jump over to the blog real quick. Shannon's working on a blog that she's going to submit also on here very soon. And go ahead if you want to, Shannon, if there was something you want to say.
Again, it's interesting. It seems to only glitch when you are promoting the site.
Lovely.
That was interesting.
So this is the Fifth Dimensional Dragon Bit My Neck blog. You go there and check out these little things in the image right here. I know what you're thinking. It looks like a bug. It ain't, or at least not a bug that we know of. You want to go and check this story out, and it'll explain it to you. And there's going to be more blogs on here coming in the near future. And we're also still looking for guest bloggers, and I know, there are a couple of you that I haven't gotten back to and gotten a hold of yet. I'm just swamped. I will, I promise. It's at the top of my list right now to get that done. But come in here and just submit your name and last name and email and a phone number and click submit if you'd like to be a guest blogger on the website, where you can put together your own whatever it is, as long as it's true and related to the supernatural somehow in some way. It could be about anything supernatural, anything from angels to Bigfoot to signs in the heavens. I mean, just there's so many things that are supernaturally related, so yeah. So we're looking for that. So come over there and check that out. And you don't have to be a member to look at the blog either. Now let's look at discussion groups. This is where a lot of people spend a lot of their time, is in discussion groups. So let's take a peek at what's in the discussion groups. And what's in the discussion groups is a lot of different, says my groups right here. It's a lot of different topic areas. Say, for instance, you want to talk about the green comet that just went by. Okay, there's a group for that. You want to talk about Let me see if I can open this up a little bit better so people can see it. Let me just click on it real quick. Like biblical meaning of names and understanding our path. Okay, that's one. And then if we come on down, there's a bunch of groups. Let me just click on show more and open them all up here. So we got signs in the sun and moon. That's a group with 143 members, and they're sharing information and discussing things with each other. There's the strange phenomenon discussion group. There's the They Live Glasses discussion group. There's the snake bite discussion group. There's the glass houses and stones discussion group, meaning probably having something to do with judging other people. There's the prayer and assistance group where you can go in and post your prayers. If you need help with something, you need prayers, or maybe you need financial assistance, you can go in there and post it. That's one of the things about being a member of the Supernatural.show is that on your profile you can put links to your fundraiser, you can put links to your PayPal, to your Venmo, to your Cash App, to every social media thing you got going on. You can put links to it so that you can get people to come and they're interested in your content, they can go check it out. I'm not trying to hog up all the attention here. We've got the Supernatural Mandela Bible Changes group. We've got the Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch, Sabe, whatever name that you want to call them, discussion group. We've got the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse discussion group. We've got the Ghost EMF Whisper discussion group. We've got the Pagonia Giants discussion group. We've got the Climate Manipulation discussion group. We've got the Beyond the Veil club members discussion group. We've got the I Pet Goat 2 discussion group. We've got the what happened on September 23rd discussion group. We've got just tons of groups, guys, in here for you to come and take a look at. And you also can create your own group. We've got the Angel Orbs group. We've got the Black Goo discussion group. And this is for y'all guys to be able to discuss these, talk openly, just be straight out, say what you think. You're not going to be censored, and this is a place where you can come. And that's the group discussions area. And let's see, we also have the TSS Live area. Now the discussions group area is part of the membership area, so you need to be a member to go in there and start talking to everybody. But the TSS Live, we can go to that page, and if my internet will go, there we go. TSS Live is where you can watch the live show on the website itself. So say for instance YouTube decides to mute me or censor something I'm talking about or mess up the stream. Well, I'm not just streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to the website as well. I'm streaming to multiple platforms, which will be a total of 8 here within the week that we'll be streaming to. So it's getting harder and harder because this is a place that I'm building for us that we can talk and not have to censor ourselves and have many other benefits. So that's the live show area. This is the TSS Fake News live broadcast, which I may modify into that group we were talking about, that new group, Shannon, a little bit. And there's also previous live Supernatural show videos that are all stored right on here that you can look at. And let's see, I know we're talking a lot about the website, but there's just so much that I have built. We have events as well, mostly ones that are coming that we're going to be doing, that we're trying to get set up and organized to be able to pull off a lot of events. Like for instance, the next solar eclipse that's coming up. This is something I'm going to work on really hard to make happen. The one that's happening in April of next year. What we're going to do is we're going to have y'all guys with your cell phones watching the eclipse coming out of Mexico. So hopefully we got some viewers down there in Mexico, I know I do, that'll film that eclipse and stream it live right into our show. All I have to do is send you a link that you click on, and it'll bring you right into the studio here with me and Shannon, and we'll be able to show the eclipse from your perspective when it's happening, and anything that happens and everything that happens. And we're going to go from Mexico to Texas and all the way up through every state, all the way up into through Maine into Canada, and we're going to run a live show with that. And so that's never been done by any media organization, but we're going to do it. And then we're going to be doing that, and that's one of the events that I'm talking about. When you're a member, you can come in and you can look at all the other members that are on the website, and you can contact them. You can have live chats with them. As a matter of fact, you can click right here on the live chat button, and you can talk with anybody who's in the live chat, or you can start a new chat with anyone that's on the website and start talking with them, and it lets you know if they're live on the website right now or not, or you can type it in and they'll get it later the next time they come back to the website. So lots of communication ability within the website. And no, I don't normally talk all this much about this kind of stuff. I just know I have a lot of people over from the Logic Before Authority channel, and I'm trying to let you know what I've been up to if you're not aware of it. In addition to everything I've already done and do on the Logic Before Authority channel. So let's see what else we got, and then we're going to get on to the chat. I'm building the live chat room that I mentioned. I'm not going to click on it because there's nothing much there yet. We also have the People's Market that I'm working on right now, which is going to be an area where you're going to be able to go and you're going to be able to barter, trade, sell things right here on the website amongst our own people. Okay? These are the people that are like you that are on this website. They're like me. I spend every moment I can on the website. If I'm not building it, I'm on there talking to people. So that's going to be the People's Market. And then we also have now new also that is functional and working completely is the People's Library. And it'll pop up here in just a second, where you can start uploading files and creating your own files. And it's a library. It's a digital library. Like I have copies of the Bible on there. And I just started this, so there's not much on there yet, but there will be. And you can go in there and create your own folders and upload your own files or view other people's stuff. So let's see what else, and then let's get on to the comments and talk to the people that we're talking about. I have a reward system on the website that's called the Supernatural Hearts Program, where you can get large discounts on products that are on the website. Yeah, there's actually products. We have a store now and our own branded clothing line, as well as some other things as well, different kinds of products. Because I don't know about you, Shannon, but I'm tired of repping Adidas and Nike and all these Greek gods that they base their brands on. I want to rep Jesus Christ. So I built a brand called JC888. I created a brand, JC888. 888 is the number of Christ. I've done shows on this. The last couple of shows we've talked about this. So if you want to jump real quick and pick up a stone and throw it at me, because I'm associating a number with Jesus Christ's name. Jesus Christ in Greek. All Greek letters have a number associated with them. That's the way they created the language. And Jesus Christ is 888. Okay? Yes, I am aware, because I've told y'all guys all 1,000 times that Donald Trump has also coded himself as 888. And yeah, you know I have my opinions about that, and you've heard them. So, but we got the Supernatural Hearts program where you get rewards for just posting things. When you come on here and you just post a comment, or you create a new group, or maybe you just tons of things that you do that you get points for, which gets you a lot of things for free. Like you can get 100% off of 1 month Beyond the Veil Club membership for just 100 points. You don't even need my coupon code if you got 100 points. And there's people on the website with 3,000 points. They're just on there all the time. You know? And there's tons of other things that you can do. And like 100 hearts gets you 10% off of all store products. And I'm going to show you the store real quick, and then we're going to get into comments because this is going too long.
Oh, we have plenty of comments. Why I've been so silent. I've been reading everybody's comments.
All right.
Correct.
Well, good. So that means we got lots of people to choose from in the giveaway. We got 78 different people that are actually commenting. It doesn't give you multiple entries for every comment, but if you make a comment, you're entered in the drawing in which you're going to make a phone call, and I'm going to give you the number that you're going to make a phone call. Call me after the show, and you're going to speak with me and Shannon briefly, and because she'll be able to hear you and talk to you too. I've got it set up correct, I think, and I'll give you the coupon code or whatever it is I need to give you for the free month of the Beyond the Veil, which will be a coupon code. Okay? Even if you're not a member, you can go there and get that and go into the Beyond the Veil and watch this episode of Beyond the Veil, which is started way before the show did. All right, let's go back to the products. Let's go down, and this is just some examples of some of the things that we've got. And some of them are branded on them as like, for instance, this embroidered jacket. It's branded or labeled across the chest here as the Supernatural Show. And let's just click the next one here and see what the next thing is. Here's a hat that's embroidered. Okay, it's actually embroidered with the Supernatural Show logo. And the next thing, that's another different kind of hat. Let's go to the next one. Here's a tank top. But I want to back out real quick, and I want to show you something that I think is really cool. Shannon just ordered one for herself.
I did. Comes next week, guys.
Yeah. She's also got her a beanie off of here with the Supernatural Show on it. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button.
Yep, and I'm designing some more stuff for the JC line.
JC888 line.
JC888 line. And I'm going to be getting some hoodies and stuff for that too, guys. Keep an eye out.
Sorry, guys. My internet, because I'm streaming and doing so many things at once, it's kind of...
And also, anybody who does order anything, please submit your pictures of sporting your merchandise so we can have it up on the website. We don't want to just have like regular models. We want everybody to show off that it's for all of you guys, not just some perfect looking person.
I got the puzzle that Diana won Monday. I've got that ordered, and it's being processed to ship out to her right now. We spoke to her after the show, and she is such a beautiful person. It's incredible. Which we're going to be speaking to one of y'all guys after the show here in just a few minutes. These are all some of the products, like the Supernatural Show logo satin robe. Okay. And they're all priced based on the fact that Christ's number is 888. So if you wonder about the pricing, we've got exercise mats, and I'm trying to work my way down. Let's keep going to the bottom where I can show you. I mean, like that. This is a men's windbreaker. I'm gonna get me one of those because it's cool. I like the way that looks. And what this image is huh?
I said we need a ladies one too.
Yeah, we do need a ladies one. Of course, a lady could wear that one, but it says men's.
And you have no pressure to purchase any of this merchandise, but it's out there and available if you want to represent something different instead of
Greek
You're at the everyday
Greek
wear.
gods and such, the logoed stuff we've all seen and we've all worn our whole life. I mean, we just got all kinds of product. But here we go. Let's see. This is the one you ordered, Shannon?
Yes.
Yeah. What it's called is the resurrection sign dress, the sign of the resurrection dress. It is said and recorded in ancient Chinese scripts in writing on turtle shells, where they wrote it on turtle shells and baked the turtle shells so they would last hundreds of years. And they did, and it's recorded that on the day of the resurrection, that this sign, the full solar sun halo that most of us have never seen, we've got a little glimpse when we've seen the sun dogs, the corner of the eyes. We use it as our show logo as well, and I didn't know that. And when I chose the full sun halo as the background and the focus of the show, I didn't know it was, at that time, I didn't know that it was seeing the day of the resurrection of Christ. It was the Chinese recorded in writing the day of the crucifixion and the day of the resurrection. And this sign was seen in the heavens the day of the resurrection. And I think it's just beautiful. I'm going to click on the one that has it on the top and the bottom, but it's available both ways. But again, I'm just really just trying to give y'all guys a full tour of the website and then go to talk to you in the chat. This is the dress here. As you can see, it has the sign on the bottom and on the top. The cool thing about this dress and these products are you can't go to Walmart and get these. You can't go anywhere and get these. The only place you can get these is on this website. You ain't gonna see nobody else wearing one of these dresses on the street. Nobody else is gonna have a resurrection dress. But the members, well, actually anybody can order out of the store. You don't have to be a member to come in the store and order. But the only place you're gonna see these are people who have bought them from this show. So if you like the idea of not repping other gods, or if you like the idea of having something unique, there it is. There it is. I'm pointing up because that's where my second screen is above me here that I'm working off of. Alright, I think I've probably worn y'all guys out enough with all that. There's a bunch of other pages and different things you can check out and be involved in. But that kind of gives you a tour. And let me give you just one more time, give you that discount code that you can use. And we're going to now start focusing on y'all guys' comments. In the comments, I got to turn this fan on behind me again. It's hot. Hang on. Whew. Okay. Alright, so that's your code there. At the very end, it says 75% off 3 months, $6.52. That's the coupon code. All you got to do is go to the website. Well, let me show you one more time. If you go here to the website and you click on membership plans right here at the top, and this is you come right here to this one that says $3.99 a month. You just click this button that says start free trial. First off, it's going to give you 12 days before it's going to bill you for the first $1. After that 12 days, on the 13th day, it will bill you for $1 for the next 30 days. And then it will bill you at the beginning of the next month $1. You get 3 months for really 3.5 months almost, for $3. And then after that, if you've liked your experience on the website and you've finally found your home where you can hang out and talk to like-minded people and not get censored on YouTube and cut off, and when the show's over you can't talk anymore, if you want a place where you can talk to all your buddies, invite your buddies here, because this is a place you can do it and not get censored. Then all you do is you come over here, then is take that coupon code right over here and enter it in this box. And when you do that, it will adjust the price and everything just like I told you it would. And so that way you'll get exactly what I'm saying, which is 75% off the first 3 months of the $3.99 a month plan. So it makes it $1 a month for the first 3 months, and you get 12 days to start with before it even bills you the first $1 as a free trial. All right, enough said. Whew. My mouth hurts.
We have plenty of comments to go through.
Yeah, we do. Holy moly, 360 some comments already. That's incredible. All right, let's
got a little
see.
bit of rabble rousers in there. Haven't
Well,
gotten rid of anyone yet, because we're gonna let you say your piece, but please be respectful.
yeah, as long as you're nice, you can say anything. You can believe in sticks if you want to. You know, because we're not here to stomp on you. We're here to share some new ideas and share our ideas and our thoughts with you. And somebody said, did Harry get censored? No.
No, Harry is still there, and maybe you would like to address his question for everyone here. He is asking.
I don't know who Harry is.
The September 23rd stuff that we had discussed, which I know we've addressed before, but
yeah, we did a literal whole show talking about it, as to what actually happened on September the 23rd, or as well what actually happened on October 4th. Well, in my opinion, what happened on October 4th is that it was a download, meaning that tone, that chattering bird sound that we all heard, all that stuff, sounds like a fax machine almost. That's what's called a chattering bird. It's a secret hidden code, and it basically, if whoever got the snake bites, they're in danger of getting their little PCs that got installed into them through those snake bites, those nano-sized PCs, they're in danger of having that, you might say, a new upload or a new download. You know how Windows does updates and stuff like that. I highly suspect that was about updating the code or the version of the software that those people are now carrying around in their body. And you can agree with that if you want, or not. It's okay. We can agree to disagree. But that's my opinion of what happened on 10/4. As far as September 23rd, well, there was actually some really interesting things that went down on September 23rd. No, it didn't happen in your front yard. It didn't happen in my front yard. But I think that based on, for instance, iPet Goat, they're showing us that this is all hidden stuff. It's not the things that they're really doing that are, see, there's all these distractions going on, even the wars, okay? But the things that they're really doing, that they're distracting from, that they don't want us to know about, they're beyond the veil, meaning we can't see them, we can't hear them, we can't smell them, and can't see them, can't smell them. You know, it's beyond the veil, basically. This is, you ever seen the movie Cell, Shannon?
I did. Yes.
You know, when that phone rang and whoever was on the phone, they heard this noise, and people started losing it. And it was a hidden code. It was technically a gargoyle, if you know what the definition of gargoyle is in Latin. It's about hidden agendas, hidden codes, frequency, things that can be transmitted to us and through us via frequency. Because what is Satan? He's the prince of the air. We're talking about the air. We're talking about frequency. We're talking about things that can't be seen with the eyes, you know, things that can't be heard with the ears. You can't hear the cell tower down the street, can you? But you know it's there, and you know it's broadcasting. And now we know there's a 3D, three-dimensional, or fourth, fifth-dimensional rotating. If you haven't seen the video on my homepage on the website of what can be seen rotating above those, if you have a certain kind of glass or filter, crystal glass, It's pretty interesting because it's like a inverted pyramid or a cube that's rotating above these towers, and you can't even see it, but it's there, floating in the air supernaturally. And there's lots of things like that. If you haven't seen the other video that's there that shows you the They Live glass that has been found at a crash site, a man in Russia, he's disappeared. He's not hadn't put out any more videos still, even though me and a number of other channels have been talking about his content. He just had a real small channel and he didn't get it out very much. But now he's disappeared. He's been gone almost for a month and a half and hasn't done nothing on his website or nothing on his YouTube channel. So, yeah. So what happened on those days? It'll unfold. And is there a bigger event scheduled for a September 23rd? I believe absolutely for sure there is. If we're getting their propaganda correctly, because they're all talking about September 23rd, but 923 is also plutonium, the element 239. The reverse thing is plutonium, which is what big booms are made out of. So are they coding it front ways and back ways? They're telling us when and they're telling us what? Well, if you go and you watch where the Queen and Prince Harry was sitting on the couch talking to the Obamas and talking about boom. And in the page that they're looking at, the magazine that they've got open in front of them, you look at it and it says 230. One runner has a number on his chest, 239, and the other runner has a number on his chest, 322 or 223. One or the other, either reverse. But is it coming? Well, we know it didn't happen this September 23rd, didn't we? But there are things happening, but they are hidden. They're beyond the veil. And that's all I can say. If you don't understand that, I'm sorry. Pray for your mind to be open, for your eyes to be open, so you can understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's look. All right, let's move on. Let's look at some more comments here.
I do just want to address something because this does happen to come up in comments a lot, especially when logic before authority stuff gets intermingled in here. I just want to mention I am not a witch. I am not a new ager. I did come from those things, but I feel like there's a lot of people judging the book with the cover type. Damn, no, I'm misquoting that saying, but you don't need to worry about what me or Daniel look like. We all are people. You guys have your own looks. We all dress however we dress. That doesn't make you for or against Jesus. Just wanted to mention that. And no, we are not promoting a bunch of stuff to get you guys financially drawn into us. We're just giving you ways to join in our website. It's not free, and a lot of you guys are new as coming in from Logic Before Authority, so we went over the website so you guys know what's up. And I just kind of wanted to mention those negative comments, get them out of the way. But no, I am not a witch. No, I am not a new ager. I might have different fashion or style than you do, but that does not say anything to do with my heart, my spirit, and my relationship with Jesus Christ. So that being said, we can move on to some other comments.
Let me say this a different way. Get the stone out your hand. If you're going to pick up a stone and say that that's not Christian, this ain't Christian, and you want to cast it at us because we're not perfect, what are you doing here? What are you doing, period? All right, let's keep going, guys. We ain't got no time for that kind of nonsense. So let's see here. What else we got? We are all children of God, exactly. Super Dave 44. What's up, my brother? Yeah, there ain't nobody perfect here. I'm not perfect. If you're looking for a perfect man, that's what you think you're watching, you need to unsubscribe and run, because I'm not a perfect man. But there is no perfect man in this world. It is impossible. That's why Christ did what he did. That's why God sent his own son here, to allow us to have an opportunity to get out of this thing. Yes, we're supposed to do everything we can in the right ways, but there's no perfect people here. If there are, I want to have you on the show. I want to meet this person that's got stone that can throw it. Because if you're going to come here casting stones, you're going to bust your own window. Before you want to point out the little thing in the corner of somebody's eye, you might want to get the timber out of yours, is what I would say. So, yeah.
There was a great comment mentioning how that NASA announced that they are going to be chasing the solar eclipse with rockets, something along those lines. I need to find the comment. But I didn't know if you had heard about that.
They're going to be doing what now, Shannon?
NASA announced that, here, I think this was... Visionary Vet says, I'm curious as to when they announce this Eclipse missile launch. These are usually announced months in advance. I heard of this today, which I just heard today, but they're supposed to be launching missiles at the solar eclipse.
Well, I can feel it in my... I know there's some... That's why I'm wanting to record it all the way out of Mexico, all the way to Maine, or into Canada, really. And I know I got people up there in Canada that are that can help us and be a streaming video. You won't have to be on the video. You don't really have to talk. All you got to do is just stand there and hold the camera while the eclipse is going on. We're going to be giving y'all guys more information about that in the coming weeks and shows and months and stuff. We're going to get it all set up, and we are going to record all that, because I know something's going to go down during this eclipse. In the heavens, they're going to put on a show or something in front of everybody. What does it say in the Bible that's going to happen that he's going to do? And what is Elon setting up to do? He's everything that he's doing is in the image of the dragon. His dragon craft, it has 7 heads. His starship seats 7. Yeah. And he had 10 horns. Guess how many missiles or rockets he now has? As of about a month here ago, he now has 10 missiles or 10 rockets, which are horns. Yes. And what did Elon go to Halloween party last year dressed up as? The dragon. What will he go this year dressed up as? Probably the dragon.
An X.
A what?
An X.
An axe?
An X.
Oh, an X. Oh, he'll be an X. That's what he's going to be dressed up as. And why is it an X? Why did he change it? Because the X is the most basic version of the mark of the beast. That's why things are like XXX pornography. That's why it's XXX. Okay, that's why you see X's now starting to show up all over everything. It's the most simple version. It was a letter that was removed from. It was removed from I think it was the Greek text. It was removed, and to be not used anymore. It even says it in the Bible that it was removed to not be used anymore. I think it was Greek, either Greek or Hebrew. But yeah, the X is the mark. The image of the beast. The most simple. The more the bigger version is going to be your cube, basically, which is why they're walking in circles around cubes, and they got these cubes all over the world that they're worshiping. It's the image. It has to do with the X. It's the image of the beast. And yeah, and that thing that was floating above the tower, I'm suspicious that that's probably exactly what that was as well. All right, let's keep going. X marks the spot, Robert Smith said. Yes, Elon is he's basically an antichrist, is what he is. Yep. Let's see. Still looking at y'all guys. The Tesseract. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie is the man. Charlie was our first supernatural storyteller here on the show. Remember that, Shannon?
I do.
I'll never forget it. Charlie is the man. Thank you, Charlie, for being there for us for our first show. That was awesome. So awesome. Yeah, the swastika certainly it's certainly an image. There are many images because, like my image. Here's one image. Here's another image. Here's another image. Here's another image. What I'm saying is that there are many ways to look at something, like with the X up to the cube. Remember the warp speed cube that they had going flying through space? Operation Warp Speed with the cube. The Borg, we will assimilate you. It is futile to resist us. Remember all that from Star Trek? And then you got the tetrahedron, which is the fifth dimensional one. The cube inside of a cube rotating in on itself. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't want a Tesla either, Mark. I do not want a Tesla.
I still want to know if there was anybody who actually poured a circle of salt around their Tesla to see if it would actually stay still or move. This is a thing. Apparently, you can sprinkle a circle of salt because it's, demonically something charged and it won't move. But I have yet to actually see this footage, or if anyone is willing to experiment that has one, please let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, anybody got a Tesla and you can do a little video and then go on the website and upload it as the video of the day? That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would think that was really cool. We'd show that on a show, or maybe put it on Logic Before Authority. Yeah. I know my Logic Before Authority people, if they're not used to seeing me, they're like, oh my God, he sure is ugly or good looking. I don't know which, depending on your version.
There's been a few people a little shocked of your appearance, but hey, again, we just talked about this judgment of appearance, guys. I'm like, what do you look like?
I've been judged all my life. So you know the story about judgment, right? You know what my name means in Hebrew, right?
That's
Yeah, I have a tattoo on my back that I got on my back, shoulder to shoulder. Yes, if you don't like tattoos, I'm a sinner again. That's right. On my back, way back in the day, I got a tattoo and it says, "Only God will judge me." It says it's from shoulder to shoulder. You can see part of it probably right here. Can you see it, Shannon?
I can see part of it.
Yeah, part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I ain't gonna take my shirt off
Don't
and
need to take it.
show off my
No
body.
need to strip on this channel thing.
Yeah, don't
Keeping
want
it clean.
to keep it clean. You know, I'm already just dressing in a little t-shirt because it's the only clothes I have. I only got a few clothes. But
as you were mentioning
just-
before, you're a lot more underdressed than I ever am. I'm usually pretty covered, guys.
I'm the one showing off all the time. But my tattoo says, "Only God will judge me," and I had that put on me because, I've seen this judgment thing my whole life. Because I'm a little different. I think different. I'm just different. And after I had the tattoo put on my back, there come a point. It was like a couple of years later. I was looking into Hebrew and doing some things, and anyways, I ended up finding out that the tattoo is my name, Daniel. That's what Daniel means. It means, Dan is the word judge, and this Daniel, God is your judge. And I thought that was rather fantastic. And I have another evil tattoo on my back, and it's a large cross crucifix with an image of Christ on it that I had put on there below where it says, "Only God will judge me," because I've always, even though I've never walked a completely narrow path. It's really hard to in this world. I've always felt and known that there was a God, and I've always wanted to work and walk closer and closer in His path. And so, yeah, I have a large cross on my back as well. It's all the way down my spine, way down. It's a big cross on my back. I'll show it off one day.
Well, there's that section, the discussion group on the website, guys, that you guys can, explore and discuss the biblical meaning of your name. I truly believe God gave us our names to show us what our personal path is, our mission is for God in this life. And it's a beautiful thing to explore, especially if you were ever wondering, well, what is God's plan for me? It's in your name, guys. It's
A lot of
in
times.
your name.
You think, oh, well, my mom just named me after this actor on the. There's amazingly supernatural reasoning that they don't even know what they're doing. They're just, oh, I got this idea. Wonder where that idea came from, you reckon? And yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Well, interestingly enough, a little supernatural story. My mom, I was supposed to be a boy. All of the doctor, my dad, they all thought I was going to be a boy. My mom knew I was going to be a girl, and she had a dream about a little blonde girl in a little Sunday Easter dress and a hat running through a field, a meadow of flowers, and a dark forest surrounding this little girl running and laughing, and she could hear Shannon, Shannon being called out in the wind, and that's how I became Shannon. And lo and behold, I was a girl when born. Hey.
Right.
So, names are given by God, no matter what you might think.
Mark Lewis said, "Cross is the X." Well, I think what the reason why they're using the X is to invert and corrupt and pervert the crucifix sign, the cross itself, because we all know that the cross and the crucifix, depending on which angle, is similar. But again, Satan is nothing but a copycat and a liar and a deceiver, and he likes to do things upside down and backwards and everything else. We know this. Most of us do anyways. And so, yeah, of course, their most basic sign of the mark of the beast, why would we expect it to be something unique? Or would we expect them to copy God, copy Christ? Of course they would. That's all they do. They don't have nothing original. All they can do is copy and manipulate and lie.
Right.
But we're on to them now, aren't we, guys? We're on to them. Thank God. Let's see. Christmas is tattooed on my heart. Christmas is tattooed on my heart. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Let me get on back to where the comments are actually at now because they're running fast. DJ Lewis says, oops, where'd it go? Time I go to click on something, it moves. It says, DJ Lewis says, the whole thing is your aura. I don't know if you're referring to me. I think that's a compliment. If you're referring to the aurora that's around all of us in general and everything, absolutely. We are more than the flesh body, actually. We have a presence that's 6 foot. Why do you think they wanted us to be separated by 6 foot? They wanted us separated by 6 by 6 by 6 at the stores with the little things on the floor that said stay 6 foot apart and all that. It's because that is how far your aura, the toroidal field that exists around you, your world exists around you in a 6 foot radius. And so they knew that if they wanted to divide the people as much as possible, they need to get them 6 foot apart, because that is your actual reach of your aurora is 6 foot. So there you go. And it also there'd always be 3 of them leading up there, so it'd be 666. But they wanted us, you say, I feel someone's vibe. If someone gets within arm reach of you, like this, if someone gets with any closer than the tip of my fingers right here, they're a little too close if you don't know them, right? Or if they're a bad person, you can feel them, right? It's a supernatural sense that we have, that we all have, and it's all there and we know it, but we don't ever talk about it. Why not? We'll talk about it here, and we talk about it on the website. We talk about anything on the website. Nobody gets censored over there. The Supernatural.show. You know, we can talk about anything. You can create your own topics and talk about them. That's right. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. Find me another comment to talk about. You see any there? Feel free to jump in on one too if you like. Seashells. When the little critters leave. Charlie. Oh. Seashells are fantastically supernatural conversation pieces. I don't have it here, but man, I've talked about the conch shell, the toroidal spin of the conch shell. See, what God did is he put the image of heaven and earth all over everything, including our bodies. And the conch shell is in the image of a torus, or in the image of part of heaven and earth. It's basically one half of the image of heaven and earth. It's all about that swirl, like your water going down your toilet. It's all associated with the toroidal spin of things. The world, that's why I say the world is spelled WHRLED, is because we live in a world, not a WRLD. That's just deception. We live in a world. Just like the Bible says, God speaks out of the whirlwind, because he lives in the whirlwind. Yep. That's why when you look at the image behind us here that's projected behind us, and it's an eye, that's the supernatural full solar halo, they call it. Whose eye is that? I ain't saying, but there's a sun that gives off an image of an eye under the right conditions, and there's a moon that gives off the image of the eye in the right conditions. We just happen to have 2 orbital things floating around in our head too. And in our head, what we have all these synapses sparking and firing. It looks like stars in there. And then we got a sun and a moon. Well, you can even make the wind blow just like God does. I get a little wild sometimes, a little silly. But I like to have fun with it sometimes, you know. All right, let's see.
Oh, I'm a total goober, so you know, I try.
Yeah.
I'm constantly making myself laugh, which I know is kind of sad. Everyone else is looking at me like, what? And I'm like, oh, that was so funny.
Yeah. Mr. Let's see, eyes open and disgusted, says Mr. Vasquez. I have been, assuming his name is Mr. Vasquez, I've been subbed to Daniel Idaho Picker for a long time too. And you were right. Jesus does some great work on us. Yes, he does. Absolutely. And thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Man, not too many people here know the name Idaho Picker, but there are some like you. And yes, I've come a long ways since Idaho Picker, haven't I? I've learned a lot of things.
That.
Huh?
I didn't know about.
You don't know about Idaho Picker, Shannon? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Idaho Picker was, when I first started my channel, what happened was, a little backstory here. I was living in Idaho, and I had just basically went through a divorce and went broke. And so I had went and bought an old white van, a big one, where you could haul like furniture in it and stuff. And I decided, well, I want to go buy and sell antiques and auction goods and things. And the whole picker thing was kind of big back then. And so I called myself the Idaho Picker. And so I'd go to auctions, and I'd go to wherever I could find a deal. And I would go, like somebody was having an estate sale, I'd go there and buy everything in the estate sale. I'd say, how much will you take for everything here? If I liked a lot of the stuff that was there. And I'd buy it all, load it up in my van, take it back and put it in a storage unit, clean it up, fix the little scratches on it, do all this kind of stuff. And I called myself the Idaho Picker. And then there came the day when I just couldn't keep my mouth shut no more. And I started uploading videos on that channel that I had created to record videos of my furniture and my antiques and stuff. Then I started uploading me run my mouth. And Mr. Vasquez will remember one of my first things I talked about was the Louisiana sinkhole. You know anything about that, Shannon? Louisiana sinkhole?
A little. Not like a whole lot, but a little bit.
Well, down in Louisiana and other places down in the south, close to the Gulf there are these salt domes or salt bubbles that exist under the ground. They come up like a mushroom under the ground, and they're huge, and they're solid salt and go way down into the earth. And they're where the United States stores all of its, or a lot of its, oil reserves and such. They store it inside those salt domes, and that's what they've chosen to do. They drill these holes down in the salt domes, and then they put the oil in there and keep it. And there was one that was down there that had a sinkhole form right beside it. And I did a bunch of videos when I first started out talking about that whole story, and it collapsed, and it kept collapsing and caving in more and more and more until there was a huge lake formed, and they just polluted the heck out of the whole area down there. And I was mad about it and did a bunch of videos about it. So yeah, Idaho Picker back in the old days. That was about 13 years ago, something like that, I guess. Yeah, that's how I got started. And then I remember the day that the guy told me, he said, there was a guy I was talking to on YouTube, another YouTuber, and he said, I told him I was going to change my name to Logic Before Authority. And he said, nope, you're Idaho Picker. You can't be Logic Before Authority. You are Idaho Picker now. I said, I'll show him. Now, not only am I Logic Before Authority, I'm also the Supernatural Show too. And even better, I'm Daniel Alexander Cannon. And everybody knows that name. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people. And that's how I've decided to brand myself, as being proud of my full name and not being afraid of stepping out and saying the truth right out in public. Blah.
Right. Well, I have my artist name, Soul7, for my music and art and all that stuff, but it does have, significance, is why I use that particular name. But Shannon Marie Maxwell is a beautiful name, although I don't think I would be Shannon Marie Maxwell like Daniel Alexander Cannon, but Shannon is good.
Shannon Marie Maxwell, that's what I'm going to start calling you.
Shannon Marie Maxwell.
And here's my co-host, Shannon Marie Maxwell.
Shannon Marie Maxwell.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, Super Dave.
My maiden name was Soul, though. And I looked it up. It really does mean soul, but Soul, that's my maiden name.
How was it spelled?
It's spelled Sowell, but it is derived from the Hebrew soul, breath of life.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
There's one little letter change, one like something to add an A on it, or just little letters. It basically, there's still the base root word, and then it just means a little twist to whatever that base root word is. I've learned so much about language, still learning, and I have a lot more to learn. But yeah, it still means the base word is still there. Super Dave says, you're known all over YouTube, Daniel. Yep, I've been here long enough. They've tried to run me off. You know it, Super Dave. They've tried to run me off, to cancel my channel 4 or 5 times, burned me down, made me start all over, but hallelujah, I don't quit. That's one thing I know about myself. I learned a long time ago is I have something called persistence. You can't make me stop if I don't want to. I just keep going. Even they could burn me down again today. I'd start right up again tomorrow. Let's go again.
Yep, we're resilient. We've had to be over the years. I have been called crazy on many occasions. Heck, even been called a witch, apparently.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's all good because I know the truth.
Yeah.
Jesus knows my heart.
People that like to cast stones have problems within themselves that they need to find a fault in someone else in order to make themselves feel better. And so, it's something I had to learn. That is that when someone attacks you or someone says something at you and you know it's not true, it's that they have an issue and you need to pray for them for the help that issue to solve what it is that's causing them to lash out at other people, because they're in pain. They're suffering from something. And even if you don't like your brother or sister, or even if we don't like these people that run this world, we still need to realize that they've got problems, and some of them serious problems. And so we need to pray for them, and we need to not hate.
No, pray for
never hate.
our enemies. Pray for everyone.
It'd be easy enough to say I hate Bill Gates, but it's not true, actually. I just dislike the path that his brain has been sold into, because when he was a child, I could only imagine the things that his parents put him through, and the people of the organizations and the witchcraft and all the other stuff that they put him through. He's been molded into what he is and placed in like a placeholder, kind of like the guy that runs Facebook.
See, that's the thing too, is, we all want to throw stones at them, but we don't realize that they are most of these people are born into horrific cyclical situations where they don't know any different, and they're not allowed to know any different or to be around other people, and they're taught to hate, and they're taught to be into eugenics, and it's a sad thing. It's interesting too, like with the situation going on in the Middle East. I know a lot of people picking sides, saying one thing or another, and what I'd like to say about that is that if you're going to pick a side, pick Jesus' side, because we need to pray for all of them that they repent and come to Jesus, not, oh, so-and-so has this right or so-and-so has that right. You're playing into the paradigm. These people on both sides have grown up with propaganda that you cannot imagine. I have gone through and done some research on the children's shows in both sections, and let me tell you, it's very deceiving and hate-filled. It's very filled with propaganda, and they've only known life to be this way and to hate upon the other side. And that's where we need to all come together and pray for them all and pray for us all, because they have, since children, been put in a world that they need to get out of on a spiritual level, and it's been shoved down their throat since birth. So that being said, just like us, we're propagandized out here in America beyond words.
Imagine growing up as them. I mean, I've had people in the past tell me about what it's like to grow up in some of those families. Like I've said before, some of you will remember where I said the lady who said she was made to kill kittens before she could come out of a closet. If she wanted, they'd put her in the closet, lock the door, and the only way she could come out of the closet to go play in the yard or do whatever she wanted to do, she had to come out and kill a kitten. They were trying to destroy care out of her. And that's what they do, and that's just one example, but they're trying to use various proven methods as to how to manipulate the human soul, the human spirit, the human, what we are in this 3D world, you know, and it's a terrible thing. I'm so glad. I mean, we think that we're the ones that's having a hard time. They're cursed. They were cursed since birth. They were born into a family and cursed since birth, and made to do terrible things as a child, and abused. Now, I'm not promoting them. I'm just saying we need to think a little bigger. Like when I see, here's a different example. When I see a crackhead on the street, or a homeless person that's strung out on drugs, I look at that person and yes, I know the situation. But I also say, when they were born, they didn't say, when I grow up, I want to be a crackhead. They didn't say, when I grow up, I want to be hooked on pills so it'll destroy my life. Or when I grow up, I want to do heroin. When they were born, they didn't happen. What happened is this world happened to them. That's why Christ had to come back. It's why he has to come back again, because this world is awful. And we all know it's hard on everyone. Some of us got it even worse. They're the ones that are rich. They can't even walk the streets, guys. Bill Gates can't walk the streets. Somebody knock him in the head. Look how much protection a president has to have, because they know someone will knock him in the head. He can't walk the streets. None of them. None of these big actors in Hollywood. They might show a video of they're just strolling down the street. That's a setup. They don't have any freedom. They're slaves to their system, and to their family, and to their money, and to their fame, and they're just slaves. We're the free ones. Hallelujah. We're the free ones.
Set you free.
Yes, the truth. Yep, exactly. So, well, let's see. Check a couple more comments here. We've had y'all guys almost an hour and a half. I've got a really cool. Hey, Charlie, I see you there again, buddy. I've got a really cool extra. You know, when the show's over, there's the normal extra. You know, where it kind of shows kind of like the intro again, right? At the end of our show, which a lot of y'all guys maybe haven't seen. But you're going to see it here and say, I got a new one. It's longer. But I want y'all guys to check it out. Okay? Because it's pretty cool. I like it. And, yeah. So when the show's over and we say bye-bye, hang around for 1 or 2 more minutes, because it's kind of a little extra giving credit to some people. And the most important ones that I want to give credit to are the heroes out there. The real heroes. And you're in the comments. I can see you. You're my heroes, because I couldn't have done. I couldn't have made it. I couldn't have done this work if it wasn't for y'all guys and your support. Y'all guys are my hero. You might look at me and think that I'm something greater, but you're great. And you're my heroes. Because you've been there for me even when the world was against me. And I was being accused of all kinds of terrible things. And even when the storm was upon me, y'all guys were still there. And I'm very thankful for all of you. There's so many people here today in the chat, and here I am being a crybaby again. I really appreciate all y'all guys' support over the years. We're 13 years in now, and we're just getting started. We're going to keep going all the way to the end. Well, thank you, Diana. Thank you, guys. And Shannon, what else you got to say before we close it out? Let's see our little extra that we're doing. This is just the first version. I'm actually going to improve on it quite a bit, and make it real special before it's over with. You know how I like to do release a version of something and go back and do it better. Like iPet Goat, I'm getting ready to come back with another version of that. It's gonna really pull it all together, and you're gonna find it interesting. You know that I broke that code, right? Yep. So, anything, Shannon?
Well, that being said, I'd like to thank all of our members of our website, all of the people watching our show, and for your support and your individual pieces to the bigger puzzle, as we are all part of the body of Christ. Putting all of our minds together, putting the pieces of the puzzle together is really awesome. And I'm so very thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for you too, Daniel, because if it weren't for you, none of us would be here in this forum right now. And I'd like to also thank Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, for everything and giving us all a second chance to be with him up in heaven. And like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to beat those algorithms for us, help us spread the truth, and come back next time to see what in the supernatural is going on. Be kind, and God bless.
Indeed, guys. So check out our little extra I did. Like I say, it's just the first version. It's not that much fancy or anything, but I just have a few things I want to say. And let's hopefully I can do it right. Push the right button, because I'm a little bit emotional.
And also, sorry if we didn't get to everybody's comments. There's a lot going on, and
yeah,
I know we did.
But we'll do this again. We're going to do it on a regular basis, where we just spend time with y'all guys, because this is your show. This is. That is your website that I'm building. I thank you guys. And I love you too.
I'm giving you a big, giant spiritual hug right now, Daniel, and to all of you guys too.
We'll see you next time. I love you. Our Father in heaven loves you too.
Okay. Are we still on the Beyond the Veil?
We are. We're still beyond the veil. Yep. So, we'll wrap it up too, guys. We surely appreciate you being a member of Beyond the Veil and further supporting our efforts and the work we're doing. And I truly am grateful, and I appreciate y'all guys being there too. And with that being,
Thanks for coming behind the scenes with us.
yeah.
I know
And
it's
we'll see if hopefully I don't mess up what I need to do to finish it either. So here we go and transition it. Hang on just a second, Shannon. We'll see y'all guys in the next Beyond the Veil.